Students, in this video, we will learn about water resources, and under this water resources, we will learn the subheadings of basic of water transport. As you all know, water is an important resource on the surface of the earth. It is essential for all the living things and creatures on the earth. They need water for their different types of uses and continuation of life. In our solar system, at present, only Earth is fortunate to have abundance of water. As you all know, no other planets of the solar system have sign of water except Mars. It is the only resource which is found in all the three stages, that is solid, liquid and gas. Geographically, three-fourths, that is 71% of the Earth's surface is covered with water, out of which 97.3% is salty and 2.7% is fresh water. The large water bodies, that is remains of Panthalassa, are called oceans. All oceans are connected to each other except some of them, one or two. The total volume of the world ocean is approximately 1.3 billion cubic kilometers, and the average depth of ocean is nearly 4,000 meters. All oceans have salt water. In Pacific 49%, in Atlantic 25%, and in Indian Ocean 20%, and in Arctic Ocean 3.9% of all oceanic water is found. 75% of fresh water is found in the glacier and ice sheets of Antarctica, Greenland, and in mountainous regions, whereas 25% of the fresh water is found in rivers, lakes, ponds, streams, wells, and in underground levels. On the globe, students, on the globe, southern hemisphere has more water, hence it's called watery hemisphere. Earth is also called blue planet and water planet due to huge occurrence of water. Due to Rayleigh scattering, the propensity is for shorter wavelength at blue and light to be scattered more than longer wavelength red end. The water molecules during daytime absorbs blue light as it has short wavelength. That's why oceans appears blue. The sources of water are river, underground water, atmospheric water and ocean water. Students, water is used for transportation purposes since time immemorial. Rivers and oceans are still being used for the purposes. Waterway becomes cheapest mode of transportation when water plane obstacle, especially for heavy and bulky goods to be transported in bulk for thousands of kilometers between producer and consumers. The loading and unloading of goods become easier as containers are being used in large numbers these days. The speed of ships are comparatively slow, but nowadays these are facilitated with refrigeration room, equipment, part to conserve perishable goods or item. Actually, modern ships are equipped with radar, wireless, GPS system and other latest technology for safe shipping and more efficient movement in oceans. The ocean or water transport continues, or it contains low line haul cost, ready-made interconnected route, little friction resulted into low fuel cost and can carry a load up to 5 lakh tons. International and domestic transports are the two basic types of such transport. International transport, lakes, rivers and oceans play an important role in international trade and transport. Some International water transport routes are very popular and even are very busy too. Most of the ships these days follow the predefined routes, ports and times. These ships try to follow the Great Circle routes to travel minimum distance, but practically they shifted their route in accordance with passengers, goods, climate or weather condition and fuel center. Some international routes are defined through which ships covers their international movement. For loading of fuel and loading and unloading of goods and passengers, stations that is ports have been constructed and developed at the seacoast. These ports are well connected through the other means of transport to serve their hinterland. Water transport needs some basic factors, or in other words, you can say there are some factors which influences the water transport. These factors are as follows. Number one, depth of water should be uniform in the entire water body concerned throughout the year so that ships can move easily throughout the year. Number two, water body should be free from iceberg effects. Number three, the flow of water should be gentle. It should not be very fast or very slow because ships takes more time to travel in such types of flow. Number four, the route should be free from waterfall, rapids, hard rocks and presence of narrow valleys. Number 5. The route should be straight and not very zigzag. Zigzag routes should be converted into straight routes before the commencement of the route because zigzag routes takes more time to travel. So if there is zigzag path in the route of ship, they must be converted into a straight route before the commencement. Number 6. The water transport route follows the passengers as well as goods and fuel availability. It means the water transport routes try to follow their routes in accordance with passengers or availability of passengers and goods and fuels as well. Number 7. Hinterland of the water route stations, that is ports, should be rich in industrial and trade chains. Number 8. The water transport route must be free from marshy and swampy regions. According to E.L. Ullman, there are three basic factors, that is complementarity, intervening opportunity and transferability, which affects the interaction between regions for transportation. On the availability of such facilities, water transports are categorized into three types. Number 1, inland waterways. Number 2, canal waterways. And number 3, oceanic waterways. Here in these pictures, you can see the water transport at Sundarban region. In Sundarban regions, the ships carries passengers and goods and services from Bangladesh to Kolkata or India. Or Sundarban is the finest examples of finest example of waterways between India and Bangladesh. Here are some important water transport routes of the world before you. Number 1, North Atlantic Ocean Route. North Atlantic Ocean Route is also known as Big Trunk Route, which connects the North American countries with European countries. Number 2, South Atlantic Ocean Route. This is mainly developed among Eastern South American countries, European, Eastern North American countries. Number 3. Suez Canal routes. Suez Canal routes connects Red Sea with Mediterranean Sea. Port Said Port Said is an important port on Mediterranean Sea, while Port Suez is on another side. Suez Canal route offers shortest distance for international trade route between India, Europe and Eastern African countries and Europe. The route is 160 km long and 11 to 15 meter deep. Next, next one is Panama Canal route. Panama Canal connects Atlantic Ocean with Pacific Ocean through Port Colon and Port Panama. The route is 80 km long and has reduced the distance of 13,000 km between eastern USA and western USA, that is between New York and San Francisco. There are six lock systems in the canal which help ships to cross or pass the canal. Number 5. Mediterranean Indian Ocean route. International trade between India, Sri Lanka and western and southern European countries is made possible with this shortest distance by Mediterranean Indian Ocean route. Number 6. Cape of Good Hope route. Cape of Good Hope route played an important role in international trade before the commencement of Suez Canal. Still, Cape of Good Hope offers trade route between Australia, Southeast Asian countries, African countries and Eastern North American countries. Eastern African countries follow this route for the trade with Western African countries. Number 7. North Pacific route. East Asian and West North American countries follow the North Pacific route for their international trade. On this route, Honolulu works as a fuel port. Some ships go directly to Vancouver from Yokohama and vice versa. Number 8. South Pacific route. Many South Asian countries, Australia, New Zealand, Canada, North American and Western European countries follow South Pacific route for their international trade. Great Lakes St. Lawrence Waterway between Canada and USA connects Superior Huron Erie Ontario lakes by Sioux Canal and Welland Canal. Due to St. Lawrence River, transportation is possible between Canada and USA. Number 10. Mississippi Ohio Waterway of North America. It connects interior USA with Gulf of Mexico. Number 11. Rhine Waterway of Europe. It connects Basel of Switzerland to Rotterdam of Netherlands. It is the world's busiest commercial river as it offers very industrialized region towards both sides. Number 12. Danube Waterways of Europe. It connects Black Sea to Mediterranean Sea and Atlantic Sea through Rhone and Rhine Canal. Number 13. Kiel Canal Route. It connects mouth of Elbe River to Baltic Sea. Number 14. Volga Waterways. Volga Canal System is the connecting link between Baltic Sea, White Sea, Caspian Sea, Black Sea and Azov Sea. Number 15 and last one is Prana-Paraguay Waterways of South America. It serves the international trade of South American countries through Prana-Paraguay rivers. Big ships from Atlantic Ocean enters up to Santa Fe and small ships up to Asunción, Paraguay. With this description, you are all aware about the importance of water resources in transportation and that is water transportation sector. Water transportation is the major transportation sector these days because the consumer and producers are far away from each other, so it play important role in transportation. Thank you.